Hey, what's going on, my beautiful YouTube family? I am back with another video. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. The channel is slowly but surely growing, and I appreciate each and every last one of you guys just for helping the growth of the channel and for helping us spread the word against narcissism and narcissistic abuse. This video here, I'm just going to go straight into it about the smear campaign. I had done a video a couple days ago talking about the smear campaign, and a few people commented on that video, and it kind of prompted me to do this video because one thing I don't know if you guys really understand is how far the smear campaign is actually spread out. And in the other video that I did, I said the smear campaign is kind of like the narcissist is throwing out a fishing net, and it's like a fishing net that they're just throwing on top of you guys, like throwing on top of us. And not only are they throwing the net on top of us, they're throwing the net basically on top of the entire situation. And I'm gonna explain that a little bit better. So when they cast that fishing net out, they throw it on top of you. Yes, of course, they wanna get you tangled into it, because as you try to fight your way out of the smear campaign, and the more and more you try to twist and turn to get out of it, and the more and more you try to explain yourself, then the smear campaign gets you kind of caught up into the web of lies. And the more and more you try to fight it, the more you are kind of validating the narcissist story, basically. So so with the smear campaign, what they're doing is, like I said, they throw that net and they're throwing it on you, but they're also throwing it just out there on the entire situation. And what that does is, when they cast that net out, they gain flying monkeys, they gain enablers, they gain supporters, and they gain abusers that are willing to abuse you by proxy. And basically they have set it up in a way where people are abusing you and they don't even realize that they, one, are abusing you, or two, they may even know that they're abusing you, but they don't really understand why. And it's because of all the lies that were already spread and all of the smearing that the narcissist had already done on your name. So I like to give examples of like my situation in my videos. So an example of this is, like, you would think that a lot of us think that the smear campaign just goes to our family and our friends, and then the narcissist or the toxic individual that you were in a relationship with, you think that the smear campaign is going out to their family and friends. And yes, it is. It's definitely started there. It's going to start with, like, the family, the friends, and everybody that's involved in the situation. But what I didn't understand about the smear campaign is how far it would stretch. So the smear campaign stretched into doctor's offices. Like the narcissist got pregnant, and when she was pregnant, she basically smeared my name to all the doctors that were involved in our child's, the birth of my child and everything. So what that would look like is, first she ghosted me and discarded me right when we found out she was pregnant. So when she did that, she was going to all the doctor's appointments and all of that kind of stuff herself. And she was basically making it seem to the doctors and everybody else that I didn't want to be a part of that I didn't want to be a part of the child's life and all of that kind of stuff. So she had already set the tone for her family to think that I didn't, I just didn't want to have a child, and I didn't want anything to do with the child or anything. But she also went to the doctors, and I couldn't understand why. And this is the danger of this, guys, because I couldn't really understand why I would get to a doctor's office and you think that this is a doctor, this is somebody that's going to be professional, if nothing else. Like, this is somebody that, like, their job is to, you know, heal people and everything, but their job is also to uphold standards and ethics and things like that. But this is how good the narc is with the smear campaign. Like, the narcissist in my situation, she had painted the picture of me like not wanting to be in this child's life and not wanting, you know, anything to do with this. That when I was finally allowed, and I would say allowed because basically I wasn't able to go to attend any of the doctor's appointments or anything like that. I like that whole situation was robbed from me, I feel like, because I really wanted to be there for my child. This is my first and only child, and I really wanted to be there for the doctor's appointments. I really wanted to be there for everything. And what she ended up doing was she spread the word to everybody. Like I said, she threw that net out there, and the net basically was saying that I didn't want to be involved, that I didn't deserve to be in the child's life, that I was abusive, that I had done this, that I had done that, and all of this stuff was complete lies that she had already sold to the public. So what it looked like is I really just didn't want to be there. So when I was there, everybody was kind of treating me weird. Even the doctor, like I said, when I got to the doctor's appointment, I just noticed that the doctor was like really, really rude to me, and I couldn't understand why. But I didn't understand that I had already been smeared, and I didn't understand that I had been smeared so far. Like, I didn't know that the smear campaign was outside of the network. I thought it was just it was like family and friends, and they're just trying to get in front of the story, in front of family and friends. But no, they are smearing your name. When I say the smear campaign is literally a smear campaign, it goes far and wide. Like, you literally could, like, any places that you frequent, like if you guys go to a restaurant or if you frequent a certain bar or something like that, they will smear your name to the bartenders and the servers and all of that kind of stuff. And then you go to these places and you're thinking like, why are these people acting funny to me? And the whole time you're not even realizing that this person has already begun to smear your name, like probably months and months and months before you even knew. So I was getting smeared during the love bomb. Like, that's what's crazy. It's like she smeared me to her family during the love bomb. So while I was being love bombed and I was being showed a lot of love and attention and affection and all of that kind of stuff, she was already planting the seeds to destruct the whole relationship by telling her family lies. And basically she was just getting in front of her story. So she drew a wedge between her family and myself and my family before we even got out of the love bomb stage. So like I said, I just wanted to do this video to show you guys that the smear campaign can go really far and wide. Unfortunately, this is my second time being involved in the smear campaign. This is the most recent. It is with my most recent situation was it's kind of what I'm still going through now. And I also dealt with another smear campaign, which I didn't realize that I was dealing with a narcissist at that time. But now that I think back on my life, I've been through another smear campaign before. And another thing about the smear campaign is, like, you may not find out how far you've been smeared. I mean, it could be years later. Like, so the first situation that I was saying that I had been smeared, I had people coming back like 5, 6, 7 years later telling me that this person said this to me and this person said that to me about, you know, my character and my behavior and all of that kind of stuff. So they were like really just trying to drag me through the mud. And you would be surprised that you would think that the people that are telling you this is like family and friends that you both had mutually. No, the people that came and told me about the smear campaign, the first smear campaign that I was in, like, I heard my name being drugged through the mud by complete strangers, like people I had never seen or heard from or any of that kind of stuff. But I mean, when I say they are trying to smear your name, they're trying to smear your name across the world. Like, it's not just like one little set of friends that they're going to smear you to. They're going to smear your name as far and as wide as it will be smeared. And some people are going to fall for it, but people that really, really know you guys aren't going to fall for it anyway. And I'm sure, just like you guys, you have a lot of love and support in real life because you are genuinely a good person. So the people that know you, they are going to know that it's full of lies and full of crap anyway, because they already know your character. But there are people that will abuse you on behalf of the narcissist without even realizing that they're abusing you. Like I said, in my situation where the doctor was treating me really, really rude, like, you know, just coming to the very first appointment that I was there, I was excited to be there and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, just disheartening to know that when you get here and you're happy and you're excited to be here because you want to be here for your child, and then you have someone that's supposed to be professional, and they're treating you like just like you don't even matter in the situation or whatever. Also, like I said, the family, they smear you to the family, and you don't even know that you're being smeared. So you have people that you haven't even met in the family that think about you terribly before you even get a chance to introduce yourself. Like, before you even say hello to these people, they have already heard so many terrible stories about your character and about who you are and about the type of things you've done and all of this kind of stuff. And none of this stuff can be validated, guys. Like, it's crazy how far the lies and all of that will spread, because it literally is lies. And people, and they don't, narcissists will make up a story when they don't have a story. Like, they'll give half truths. If you have anything against yourself, like, let's say you like to occasionally drink or that kind of thing,